Hello to all the parents. Craig asked me to maybe send a little message to you guys since I wasn't able to be there for the parent meeting today since I am off playing. But first off, just want to say welcome to PBT. Personally, in my opinion, there's no better place in the area because nobody has the personnel that we have. Between Craig and Aaron, myself, Brett Ringer, Tyler Epler, along with others, I mean, you're not going to get that amount of knowledge and one coaching staff in a youth program anywhere that I know of. But I'm just going to be brief here. I jotted down some things, just tell you a little bit about myself, where I'm coming from, my expectations for the upcoming year, what you can expect from me, and what I expect from you guys a little bit as well. And I'm sure there are going to be some things that I will go over once I'm there in front of you guys as well. But like I said, you know, the ability to have as much knowledge as the people in this program have, and also the ability to pass on that knowledge is something we're looking forward to starting up here at PBT, and I can't wait to get started with the 11U team. I mean, just a little bit about me. I was born and raised in Oakley, California. Went to Freedom High School, played all three sports there. Was all-state in all three sports. Ended up choosing football over baseball, even though I was drafted out of high school. I took the football route, which led to some injuries and steered me back towards the baseball route, where I attended Los Medanos Junior College and ended up signing eventually out of Chico State University with the Florida Marlins. And I'm here right now playing my 8th season professionally. And I've spent my last 4 off seasons as a pitching coach at Los Medanos College and helping young kids around the area in a lot of different aspects of baseball. As the coach, I'm extremely excited to take on the 11U team. I've heard nothing but great things, and I know you guys are used to winning, and that's something that I don't intend on changing. I enjoy seeing the kids grow as baseball players and young men. And at that same time, I enjoy being an impact in their lives, and I don't take that responsibility lightly. These kids growing up throughout high school and younger years probably spend most of their time with their friends, and second most with their teammates and coaches, and followed by their parents and family last. So I understand the impact that coaches can have on kids, and it's not a responsibility that I take lightly at all. So for me, besides coaching them in baseball, I also look forward to seeing them grow up as young men. Expectations baseball wise, I understand that this team has a history of winning, and I couldn't agree more that we need to continue that winning tradition. And I do think it is important to compete and to learn how to win and learn how to lose also as you're growing up. I think those are important aspects in becoming a baseball player, because it's a game of failure. So learning how to handle success and learning how to handle failure is part of that. And those are things that add to becoming a better baseball player. With that being said, there's one thing that I need everybody to understand and trust about me, and that's every decision that I make out there about any child, whether it to be to start to play a certain position or whatever it may be, is I think in that child's best interest in becoming a better athlete, and a better person, and a better baseball player. So if you have a question about that, please talk to me. Don't complain about it. I can give you my reasoning, you can give me yours, but you have to know and trust and understand that I am making that decision for the betterment of the kid, in my opinion. Also, like I said, I know this team's been used to winning, and I continue to emphasize that I hope that we continue to win. At the same time, there's going to be some decisions that are made that may not be in the best interest of winning. For example, little Johnny, we're in the championship game, and Johnny's he's the best player on the team, and he gets mad and he throws his bat and he's yelling and screaming at the umpire. I will not and I cannot allow a kid to get away with that without some sort of consequence. And if that consequence is that kid sitting out the rest of that game and it's a championship game and it's tied, there could be times that I might have to do that. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it every time, but there's going to be times that I might have to do that, and hopefully once is enough to make a point. But I just don't believe that an 11-year-old championship is worth a kid gaining an attitude that could prevent him from excelling in the sport for the rest of his life. So, like I said, I want to win. Trust me, I'm as competitive as anybody. I can't stand shaking the hand of another coach or another man across from me after a loss. It bothers me. But the decisions I make are in this order. Number one, for the betterment of the kid. Number two, for the betterment of the team. So as long as you trust that every choice that I make along that way is the right one, we're going to be all right. And sometimes it could be wrong. Sometimes we might have a discussion and I might end up leaning another way as far as, bouncing ideas off of Craig and Aaron and this and that and how to handle a couple things. But I'm pretty confident in my opinion as far as for dealing with young kids in baseball, especially pitching-wise. So again, I thank you guys for coming to PBT. We're really excited to have you. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be the coach. And it's going to take a big group effort from all of us to really get this thing going. I know Craig and Aaron have been busting their butts there for the last couple weeks and have everything under control, and I can't wait to get back. So again, thank you guys for your time. I will promise you guys that I will push your kids physically and mentally farther than they've ever been pushed in this game of baseball. So tell them to be prepared. It's not going to be an easy fall. I will see you guys soon. Have a good one. Thanks.